Hi guys, welcome to Mishi Blue Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is Neelam and I'm back for all of you with another reading today. So I hope whenever you're watching this, you can connect with it. So this is a very interesting question that was running on my mind and I really wanted to do it. The question is, what does life have in store for you next? And I haven't done this question before. Um, this reading can be a little triggering, guys, so just giving you a heads up from before that yes, you might get some negative answers, but just please be open if you want to watch this. So, I mean, if you feel that no, you're feeling very sensitive and at this point you don't want to watch something like this, then don't right now because this can be triggering. I can't promise anything. Okay? Alright, so as you can see, I have laid out three piles here for you. Pile number one is going to be this rose quartz wand. Pile number two is going to be this clear quartz wand. Pile three is going to be this black obsidian wand. Alright. So timestamps will be there in the description box. I'll be pausing for 2 seconds for you guys to choose the pile that you want to go for. So let's choose. Alright. So let's begin with pile number one, the rose quartz. Let's see what's coming up, or what does life have in store for you next, or what's coming up. What is coming up in your life next? All right, something important, something critical, that the message that wants to come through. We'll be open in terms of knowing what wants to come forward. All right. So I've picked up 3 oracle cards to set the theme, and I'll be looking at tarot for more messages here. All right. So let's see. Here's people who chose the rose quartz wand. Okay. What's coming up? What's next in your life? What's coming up next in your life? Epiphany. Sad embrace. Patience. A very sad period or a very low period of your life is coming to an end, pile number one. And you will be changing yourself now. There is a change coming about in you. You will be transforming, and for a lot of you, I see that this will come up as an idea. Alright, I'll clarify each of these cards. But I see that at this point you might be feeling very alone in your life, and that feeling will gradually go. Have patience. Change the way you're looking at things. Clear your mind. Alright. I'm seeing the moment you clear your mind, you will get the clarity that you've been seeking. You are feeling left out right now. This I can see, but it's number 9, so it's coming to an end. Okay, it's over. So all you need to do now is just be patient and keep moving. That was the message for Instagram also today. So slow down right now. You don't have to be fast paced all the time. That is one thing that I'm picking up over here. Let's see what else wants. Let's clarify this epiphany. What is this epiphany about, universe? The Fool. Knight of Cups. You would understand and let go of something and change your path. Let's see, what is the sad embrace about? The High Priestess, yeah. This feeling of being alone. But this feeling or this phase will teach you a lot because we are seeing epiphany. and it will also make you very abundant, because I have the Nine of Cups card here. What is the patience here about? Emperor, Ace of Cups, one more, Four of Cups. Something broke your heart really bad. That's what I'm saying. You feel very heartbroken for some of you guys. That's what I'm seeing. You feel very heartbroken at this point, but just trust the universe. I am seeing that whoever broke your heart, whoever is this person who has hurt you, will come back to you. Now it's up to you if you would want to accept it or not. Because I see that you've become very disheartened from this whole situation. You became very disheartened, and I'm seeing that with the Fool and the Knight of Cups. Don't be so harsh on yourself. What's coming next in your life is this realization. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Stop it. Let it go. This is an epiphany of sorts. This had to happen for some reason. You will figure it out. You will figure it out, pile number one. What else for you? Queen of Athos, Queen of Swords. And the Lovers. So pile number one, what I'm seeing here is that you will get what you're looking for, but I don't know, you're becoming a little too harsh on yourself. I'm seeing you become very stubborn, very hard-hearted. You don't even want to see anything soft right now. Calm down. Pile number one. We understand, and we can see this, that you're heartbroken, but people go through a phase like this, and it exists, it does, it breaks you from inside, but you will get what you deserve. This I'm again picking up. Just have patience. Just have patience. I know that maybe a dream of yours got shattered or something, but have patience. Have patience. I'm not asking you to, I will not tell you anything because I can sense it that it's a lot of awareness coming in with a lot of deep hurt, but can't help it. But you will understand, you will break free from this, so don't worry. Okay? And that is what is coming next in your life, I feel. You will understand the reality of this situation and you will grow from it. You will mature up from it. It's an epiphany. It's something that will strike your mind all of a sudden. I'll pick up one more card for this epiphany. What is this epiphany about? Because I really want to understand. What is the epiphany about? Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Princess of Wands. I see you, this will take you closer to your dream, to your goals, to your ambition. It'll make you a much more better person, which is true. And maybe you might say today that this is, I mean, I'm not looking for this, but it's meant to be like this. It'll take you closer to your goals. Maybe out of anxiety or anger, you might start working more hard. Maybe. And I'm actually seeing it will help you in a lot of ways. Let me clarify the sad embrace. What is the sad embrace about? Princess of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Pause. Enlightenment. You will know things are changing for you. This phase is temporary. Always remember this. It will go too. This shall too pass. Just be patient. See, what's coming for you next in your life is a very, very happy period of stability and balance. Now, I don't know if somebody is coming towards you or you will be so happy with your own abundance that you wouldn't need anyone else. I'm seeing that energy that yes, you might feel that way. You might feel. I mean, these are two things that I'm picking up. Could be that somebody will come towards you and you will not be sure whether you want to take it up or not. Or I'm seeing you actually feeling very happy in what you are and where you are. And actually, you will be achieving a lot in the coming 4 months. Because if you see, this is 4, this is 4. I have, this is 4. So, and this is 4 there. So, I think this will be a person who you will not be sure about. And your financial stability or your general stability will become so much better that you will not even look at any other thing. You will be so content with yourself. That is what I'm seeing here, pile number 1. So this is what I pick up as an energy of what's coming next in your life. I hope this reading resonates with you and gives you the clarity that you're seeking. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you. I shall see you soon again with another reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, let's move to pile number 2, which is the clear quartz wand. So we'll be looking at what's coming next in your life. Okay, what does life have in store for you next? These are a couple of oracle cards to see what exactly the message is for you in terms of what's coming next. So let's see. Birth, bone collector, a bag of marbles. Wow. Okay, so pile number 2. Right away, I think a lot of you could be having kids. Or you're starting something new by releasing the old. The bone collector card here is about releasing the past. And what is happening is you had kept a bag full of the past, okay? That energy is going away from you. We're looking at what's coming next. So yes, this is what is coming next for you. This energy of clinging on to, the past, basically. Clinging on to the energy of the past, that is going away from you. A period of joy, something that reminds you of your childhood is coming. So a lot of you, pile number 2, whoever's chosen this, either you're doing some inner child work which is actually helping you overcome a lot of things, or you're having a kid, you're planning to have a baby. For a lot of you, I also see that maybe if today you go and revisit your past, you will find a clue to what you've been seeking. Now, I don't know, for people who've chosen this pile, if you're actually seeking something, then you might find an answer in one of your old books, or you might find it in something that is very old. Okay? I also pick that let the beans spill. Okay, don't stop this energy of things being in chaos sometimes. It has to be chaotic so that when you organize things back, you will see a lot of things and you will know what to delete and what to keep, what to discard and what to hold on to. That's the energy that I pick here. So, what's next in your life is that you will actually be removing things that don't work for you anymore, and you will be keeping the things that work for you a lot. I am also seeing a very, very happy period of change, transformation, growth, and happiness. A new idea might come to your mind, and you might start something totally fresh, completely. Alright, let's see. I'll clarify each of these cards with tarot. What's coming next? Let's see what the birth card is about. The Hermit and Temperance. I saw this. So I think spend time alone. Okay, this is an oxymoron. Okay, so if it is if it is having a baby, then you can't have it alone. I'm sorry about the joke. But yeah, you will, if you want to start something fresh, you will get that idea when you are alone. Okay, and whatever idea you get at that time, it is divinely guided, so don't doubt it. Okay, because I see the angelic strength around you. Let's clarify the Bone Collector. Page of Swords. You're angry about something, could be, yeah, something happened in your past, a betrayal of sorts or something. You need to leave that situation behind. I guess you're holding on to it too tightly, which could be stopping this new beginning in your life. Okay, it could be stopping the new beginning in your life. You have to let go of it. Let's see, what is this bag of marbles about? The Devil. Yeah, this could be some letting go of some sort of an addiction. Could be a karmic relationship or a karmic attachment that you have with something. You need to let go of that. And you are letting go, and there is a fresh new start waiting for you. So you would know which area of your life is this resonating with. I'm actually seeing that you would actually be releasing this whole situation from your life completely, to feel much better, to feel much more complete. Okay, and you would gain a lot from it. Also, I'm seeing that sometimes the answer of the pain lies in the pain. So if you haven't allowed yourself to face the pain, you should. Okay, and I'm seeing that yes, you're holding on to that pain too tightly. I get it. With the Five of Swords, I feel yes, something very bad actually happened, and you are holding on to that energy. But is that helping you? The holding on, is that helping you? No, it's not. You should walk away from it so that a fresh new start can happen in your life. Okay, let's see what else is coming next in your life. Nine of Wands, the Moon, Knight of Wands and Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So clearly I see determination to conquer the fear and work on it. So this could be the time is such, maybe we just crossed summer solstice, so could be that energy that yes, you are in the mind frame of letting go of that energy from your life completely. But yes, I'm seeing that you're overcoming it, you're overcoming the fear, you're overcoming the anxiety, you're feeling nice about this whole thing. So grow with it. It's absolutely fine. All you need to do is keep moving, all right? And release the baggage that you've been holding on to for a really long time. I know it's not that simple, okay? But depends. Now, sometimes I have seen this, people do get confused that how do I heal? Like, what do I heal? Okay? Healing sometimes is just not judging your present situation basis your past. Okay? It can be totally different. You don't know. You should learn from the past, but don't always compare it with your past. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So, this is what is coming next in your life. You're releasing some kind of attachment to something, and so that a new thing can come in your life, a new feeling, a new energy, okay, a new form of growth. That's what I'm seeing from you. Okay? Alright, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's Nishi Blue Tarot Official. I do daily 3 card readings over there. Just in case if you're interested to look at them, you can. Also, private readings are open, so you can reach out to me, and I shall see you soon again with more readings. Take care. Bye. Okay, so let's now move to the final pile, pile number 3. What's coming next in your life? What's next? So, guys, before even beginning, okay, this is the Black Obsidian wand. If someone chose this, whoever chose this. This reading can be a little triggering, so please be open to the messages that come. We will see what wants to come through for you and what are the messages over here. So, I've picked up 3 oracle cards to see the basic major message for you. Let's see what comes. Okay, baby. Baby has been really common. It was there for pile 2 also for some reason. One ring circus. Snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. What's next in your life, pile 3? Quite contradictory energies here. For a lot of you, whoever's watching this, if you're a single mother, then this is being told to you that don't be too emotional. Think about yourself also. If not, then I'm also seeing that you could be independent, very independent for that matter, but you also have a soft side. Okay, listen to that soft side at this point. Okay, maybe there is a chance that somebody might take advantage of your soft side. So you got to be careful about who you're opening up in front of and what are you telling the people about it. Okay, like as in what are you expressing to them, what exactly are you telling them. Okay, I am seeing a strong period of being careful and cautious for you guys. Like you have to be careful at this point, because if you don't, then there is a chance that somebody might either misguide you or take advantage of your soft nature at this point. And what's next in your life will be determined by how you handle this situation. Okay, listen to your intuition, they will guide you, but again, be extra careful about who you trust at this point, pile number 3. Who are you trusting will make a very huge difference in your life at this point. Okay, so I'll clarify each of the cards. Let's see what each of this is trying to tell us. What is the baby card here for? Three of Swords. Yeah. Some inner child healing work has to be done. Pile number 3. You have a soft side which has been hurt a lot. And there is a chance it can be hurt again. Okay? So please be careful of who you're showing what to. Now look at the synchronicity. This is 3 and this is 3. So I guess either you're overprotective about your child or you're just been really hurt as a kid. Okay? As a child, you're a wounded you have a wounded inner child. It needs to heal. And you have to be careful about who you expose it in front of. Let's see what is the One Ring Circus about. The Devil and the Ten of Wands. So yes, you could have been in a karmic phase of being absolutely detached, okay? Or it's like you are someone, devil does denote attachments, but in this case, in this reading, it's about attachment to detachment, if you get what I'm saying. Because this One Ring Circus card indicates independence, okay? So I am seeing that maybe you've become a little too harsh because your inner child work is not done. And that is causing you to feel a lot of pain, a lot of pain. The idea is to release it, to learn from the mistakes of your past. Don't let anyone harm you again. That is okay, alright? But at the same time, you need to know that you have to work on yourself, you have to heal yourself. Let's clarify the Snake card. Seven of Wands, the Sun, the Strength card. Okay, this is a message for a parent. I'm just saying it. If whoever has chosen this and is a parent, please protect your child. Please protect your child. Okay, I don't know, maybe this is some negative energy or something, but whatever it is, just protect your child. On the other hand, I'm seeing that yes, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, and the way you handle this situation is going to determine what's coming next in your life. Your life right now could be feeling a little blocked because there is no movement ahead since, and the reason being that you are still trapped in that energy and not wanting to move ahead or move out of that energy. Okay, I see that this transformation has to happen because I do feel with the Devil card here, yes, you could be feeling that, you could be feeling a sense of attachment to this whole thing that maybe you've lived your life or probably 50% of your life like this already. You exactly don't know how much is 50% of your life, but I would say majority of your life. Majority of your life you spent like this, okay? But now it's time for you to release that ideology. It has to go and it has to be a clean slate for you. A complete clean slate. Okay? Let's see. What is next in your life? What's coming next? What does life have in store for you next? Five of Wands, Four of Chalices, and Three of Pentacles. There could be some offer or something around you which you are not being able to look at because you are trapped with a certain mindset. It's right behind you, but you still can't see it. This could be a love offer, this could be a relationship, this could be anything. Okay? But yes, you're not being able to see it because your vision is blocked due to because of the way you molded yourself all this while with a certain kind of an experience. We're not saying that it is bad. We're not saying that you shouldn't have done this. I mean, at that moment, that is the best that you could do, alright? But the thing is, there's only a certain period or a certain time frame that you can live with in this energy, okay? So, that time period is now over. You have to let go of that energy now, so that you can proceed in your life, you can move forward in your life, you can embrace new things in your life, okay? That is what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 3. And this will determine what's coming next in your life. And I actually see somebody coming in your life, but you'll not be able to see it, or you'll not be able to understand the value because your vision is blocked, okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you clarity. Take care, and I shall see you soon again with more readings. You can reach out to me for private readings, they're open, and you can also follow me on Instagram. It's Mishi Blue Tarot Official. Take care. Bye.